my guy.
How you feeling, man?
The usual. How about yourself?
Honestly, man, I'm feeling a lot better tonight than last night. You know what I mean? It's been a
Yeah,
tumultuous 24 for us, but it's cool though, man. It
yeah,
happens.
yeah. No funny. You told me things got wet around there.
Yo, for real, no funnies. So listen, New York City, we got a lot of rain. Yeah, we caught a bad flood in the crib, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful. You know what I mean? Regardless. So I was gonna say, fuck my super,
You
first and
know,
foremost. Fuck him.
you know what's crazy
What's up, man?
is so what makes it crazy is we both live in the city. For those of you who don't know,
Mm-hmm.
that's Manhattan. We both
Right.
live in Manhattan. I
Yup.
live in Harlem.
Yup.
My man's live downtown.
Right. Right. Right.
He lives in a very, very affluent section, and he's dealing with bullshit like that. That's crazy, man.
Because it's
Doesn't
New
matter
York.
how
It's
it's
New
New York.
York.
It's
It
New
doesn't
York, man.
New York is going to shit on you and humble you and then shit on you again, regardless.
Big fact.
Um,
Big
but
fact.
we still love it here. Okay. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're listening to us and depending on where you're watching us. My name is Gatsby,
Yours truly, Royal Rel.
and you're tuned into the latest edition of Say of the Week, brought to you by your guys at State Your Claim. But hold on a second, Royal. You got a couple of things you want to tell the audience. Please tell them.
Yeah. Please, I need everyone who's watching us, listening to us, to do us one big favor. I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Man, you gotta keep in tune
Right.
with us, man. You gotta keep in tune with us, man. We giving you some good
Yep.
info, man. You gotta keep in tune.
Just saying, we're gonna be here for you.
That's a
Um,
fact.
yeah, man. Well, enough of all that, me bitching and complaining about all that stuff that people don't give a fuck about anyway. Let's get down to it, man. Let's talk some sneakers. So, this week, big news coming out with the Jordan 1. We were just talking about the Jordan 1 a couple weeks ago, but Jordan brand is actually partnering with MoMA, Museum of Modern Art, Spring 2027 Royal. There's going to be 3 different pairs of Jordan 1s coming out. And they're supposed to, I guess, kind of slowly release. So they're going to come out in 3 different colorways. So you have the black and gray, you have a black and orange, and a black and purple. And apparently each pair is going to carry a retail price of $205. So, Jordan brand and Nike announced that they were really going to scale back Jordan 1s. And I think we're really going to start to feel that coming in 2027. So when you hear of a collaboration with the one with MoMA, I don't know what comes to your mind and what type of weight do you think that carries?
Um, I don't know. I mean, MoMA. I think people outside of the town. I think that MoMA holds more weight with them. Because
Mm,
the only thing that they can relate MoMA to is Virgil's. You know,
right.
MoMA sneakers. Like they're not used to
Air
seeing the MoMA.
Forces.
Yeah, they're not used to seeing the MoMA socks. They're not used to seeing the MoMA Yankee. We're used to seeing all that.
I feel like
But
that's a collector's item though. When people come into the town, they want to buy one, either the
if
Yankee,
they,
the
I
fitted
don't.
or the dad hat. I don't know.
I think
I
that's a very niche thing. That's a very if you know, you know. I don't see too many people outside of here rocking that. You get what I'm saying?
mm, yeah,
You, you know what I'm
I
saying?
hear you
That's like you got to really be into the culture, and then you're like, yo, I'm gonna go to MoMA and cop this. You get what I'm saying?
for sure.
But
But
it's not.
also,
It's not. Huh?
yeah, yeah. But I'm saying there's a lot of people who travel to New York and say, I have to hit these places. And
Yeah.
I do feel like the MoMA is one of those. People want to leave with that kind of memento type of
Yeah,
shit.
but you
But
really got to go. But most of the time, the place that got the stock, most of the time is the store in Soho opposed to the actual museum. The museum
right,
don't
of
really have in
course.
stock like that. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't
but
have it.
They
Mhm.
don't be having stock like that. That's what I'm saying. When you saying that, I'm like,
Right.
you gotta really be on top of it.
Right.
But they've
Right.
been having a long term. Them and Nike been having a long term relationship though.
Mhm.
The Air Maxes they did were OD dope.
They were
Of course we know Virgil stuff was OD dope. They
crazy.
do it. They make
One of
a
the best.
MoMA does a lot of other like art pieces, stuff for your crib.
Mhm.
That's OD dope as well.
Some of their lamps
Um,
be
yeah,
crazy.
exactly,
Their
exactly.
lamps are insane.
What was the price? What'd you say the price was again? It sounded stupid.
Uh, $205.
See, I don't like shit like that. I don't like
So
shit
how
like
much?
that.
So what would be a good price for you?
I'd rather
Yeah.
pay 200 or 210 than 205. I just don't like when brands be like when you go to a store and a brand is like, you go to buy something, look at the price and it's like $91. Like you dead ass? You dead ass? You couldn't just make this 90?
So, it's funny. Okay, so Supreme,
Like you wouldn't
when they
rather
drop the air. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Then
you
I
wouldn't
go ahead.
rather like you don't be thinking that's stupid. Like I'm like, yo, bro, charge me 90 or 95. You gonna tell me like this is $93. You like
I mean, shit is kind of weird. Shit is kind of
it's
weird.
cheaper, don't get me wrong.
I mean,
$93 is cheaper than
oh, oh,
95.
you want to pay more? We got it
You
with
get
the
what I'm
big bucks
saying?
over here.
You
Go
get
ahead,
what
man.
I'm
Go
saying?
ahead. Go ahead.
93 is definitely cheaper than 95, but it's
See,
like,
you
come
fucking the
on with
game
these.
up now. See, these brands are listening to you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, yo, Royal said that it shouldn't be this. No, we gotta let's up it
Bro,
15. No,
nah,
stop, just stop, man.
just make it $90. Make it $200. You don't need this little extra, bro. Y'all don't Nike,
Oh
you
man,
don't need this.
you know what? I think Supreme when they first started dropping their Air Forces, didn't they cost $96? I want to
I don't
say
even,
that they were $96 on their website or
I
something
never
like that, or 94. I don't know. I might be making it up. You know, if y'all look it up and tell me I'm
nah,
wrong, then
I feel like it was in the hundreds, but I ain't gonna hold you. I never even really
nah, maybe not.
the wheat
I,
pair was the only pair that I really ever wanted, but I never really was, and I could have got those, but I never really was on
yeah,
top of them like that.
we could have got them 100 times over.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
that's
never
not
really was
even.
on. Yeah, I never really
Yeah,
was on top of them. I ain't gonna hold
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it was just the regular degular leather. Like it was nothing. It was
I know it's
nothing.
a regular, just the shoelaces were
It's
the only
just
thing. The shoelaces and the stamp. That's all.
in the stamp. Like yeah, like I'm cool on that. But okay, so back to the shoes, MoMA and Jordan 1. I think that I think it's got to be at a high level, just because of what you mentioned. Off white, Virgil Air Forces, which people hold in very very high regard. You just mentioned the Air Max 95 reverse gradient that dropped 2025.
But that was
Those
like a
are fire.
sample. That was like a sample though that they finally released.
Yeah,
So
right.
where did these fall? Who designed these? Where did these fall? Like,
So information right now is pretty scarce. I mean, we don't even have any images, which
yeah,
I
no
think is a good
official.
which I think is a good thing. I am curious, like the black and gray, is that going to be some type of play on maybe a shadow? Black and orange would be, I don't know. Um,
With some new style shattered
right.
backboards or something you're thinking?
Yeah, maybe,
Right.
and then the black and purple, I don't know. I
All
don't know.
colors we've seen and heard of, right?
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I can almost picture it. So it's got to be something unique. Like to me, it can't just be these colorways and then put MoMA on it and
Right.
that's it.
Right.
Because I, just don't make it lazy. Don't be lazy with this.
I got you.
Don't be
Some
lazy
people,
with it.
some people, all right, well, now let's dial it back.
Hmm.
You're saying don't be lazy, but what is the MoMA Yankee? What is it?
You're right. It is very calm. But
I'm
I
saying
think
it's literally just a Yankee with MoMA on the
Yankee
side.
hat with well, you're the one who says that you shouldn't do anything to a Yankee hat. So, they're listening to you.
Nah, you can't do too much to a Yankee.
Right.
Yeah, you can't
So,
do that. I mean, but for to be honest with you, I'm gonna be fair to everyone. For once, I'm gonna
mm,
be fair to everyone.
oh, or for
Um,
the people.
yeah. Dodger hats, you shouldn't do too much to the Dodgers. Shouldn't do anything to the Sox. To That's the Red Sox and the White Sox. The Mets, like the major league hats are what they are. You shouldn't do too much to those.
Well,
I
honestly,
know
the
that
mate,
they do, but I'm just talking about when you're messing with like the classic one. Like I don't really be for all that, you know.
you know, Major League, they got the MLB, they got the best logos. They got, then they got the cleanest logos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the hats, like you don't really have to do too much of those. I know
No,
people
you
do
don't.
do too much to them. I know that we had our time period when we was copping all types of crazy fitteds and everything. You know, I know that, but I'm just like,
The extra
they'll just
embroidery on it and
yeah, they're
all
just.
that.
I'm like, yo, they just be so like you said, they just be so clean and so fire. You don't have to do anything to them.
Right, right.
I don't want to, but I don't want to get too much off topic, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, we just talking our shit, but
It
but
happens.
it happens. It happens. But I am looking forward to it, especially if next year is supposed to be a low year for the one, and this is going to be one of the, I guess, major collaborators. Hey, fuck it, let's
I'm gonna
make it
grab a.
some heat.
I'm gonna grab a pair. I'm gonna grab a
Well,
pair.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll see.
How
I'm
about you?
gonna see how they look first. I'm gonna see how they look first, because sometimes things just aren't necessary. Things just aren't necessary. Things just aren't necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think this Negro over here is not getting a pair, all right, we'll
I'll
wait and
be
see.
able, I'll be able to get a pair if I want to, ladies and
What
gentlemen.
did it what they used to say on the show? Don't hold your breath. Yeah, don't hold your breath. All right, yeah.
All right, let me ask you this: having not seen them, which colorway are you gonna get? You got black
Black
and
and gray,
gray, you
black
got
and
black and
orange.
orange, you got black and purple. Since you getting the pair,
You know me.
I just want to hear it.
Black and gray is probably my first option
Right.
off the rip.
Oh,
Second would be the black and purple.
right.
Last would be the black and orange.
Black and orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't. I don't want them to
Anything
drop them all at once.
nah,
Let's
that would be
let's
kind of
let's spread it out. Let's spread it
yeah,
out. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Let's
that would be kind of corny if they did that. I ain't going.
like like how Union, that was this year. Union, when they dropped the three ones, they did the black and white ones. I think there was a Tokyo, and then obviously they did the Royal,
Yeah,
which was all the black owned
yeah.
sneaker boutiques. They all got those, and then you got the white, black, red, and yellow and blue. So
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't mad at that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Those are dope. Those are dope. All right. Anything else we want to say about it? Again, we don't know too much, but he's gonna get a pair. He says there's no doubt that I'm getting a pair.
Yeah,
All right.
you
So if
getting a
I get a
pair?
pair, I think I'll probably go black and purple.
Black and
I might
purple?
go. I might go black and purple. I
So
might. I might. I might.
you gonna wear all black, or you gonna wear something with a white or a gray top, and then the black, and then let the purple be the color. That's I got you.
I mean, you never know. I might. I might.
Yeah,
I
you
might
big
go.
dog. Yeah,
I
you
might. I
big
might. I
dog.
might. Yeah, talking all this shit. I might. I might go our legacy denim on. I might go digital. I might go digital print on these. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! We gonna see. We
Yo,
gonna
you a
see. I ain't
funny,
mad at you. I ain't
funny
mad at you.
guy, man. You funny guy. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. By the way, that's a fire hat you got on.
Thank you.
Supreme,
Thank you.
Supreme. Shout out to Jesse.
Yep. Shout out to Jesse.
Good looking, man. So
Hold up. First
what
and
up?
foremost, gotta thank my connect.
Ah,
I had to run the
yeah,
line
yeah,
on
yeah.
him. You
You
heard?
right.
I had to
You
run
right.
that bar on him.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, so we back in session. Supreme just dropped their fall winter, week 1. But Royal, there's big news coming out of Supreme from a corporate perspective. So after 22 years, their chief creative officer has stepped down. Uh, so let me just say this for a second. Within these streetwear brands, a lot of times we actually don't know all the people who work within it. Obviously, you know who the founder, who the owner is. So we're talking about Erin McGee. She has stepped down after 22 years working at Supreme. It was announced on August 20th. She announced her departure. So she's been at Supreme for over 2 decades. She's been there since 2004, held several positions, getting up to her particular role. And I guess the question is, what's the impact of someone of her stature leaving? Because I don't know, like, week to week, people cop what they want. So just curious to kind of get your thoughts on it. She's been around for the upward trajectory of the brand. Talk to me.
First and foremost, you're a fucking funny guy.
Tell me.
You're a funny guy.
Tell
Yo,
me.
he, all right, he gave me an honest compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, he gave me an honest compliment, but at the same time, all right, so we have a script. Of course we have a script. Not so much a script, but we have a format. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm listening to this guy. He's like, "It's a nice hat you got there." I'm like, "Oh yeah, thanks." You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you're my bro. He's like, "Yo, man, nice hat." I'm like, "Yeah, all right,
I
good."
mean,
And then he segues into the Supreme. Now, that was a good one. That was a good one. I like what you did there. 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 You got 2 for 1 on that. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
You see how we
2 for 1. I see how you do.
You see how we do things, man. I'm just yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
so
I'm not mad. That was clever. I like that. I like that from you. I like that. I'm giving you props. That was clever.
Thank you.
All right.
I hope they like it as much as you did, but yeah, please.
Now
like,
to
where the
answer
fuck
your
is he
question.
going with this shit, man? Like what? What?
Now to answer your question. All joking aside, I honestly don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know what's gonna happen. We just have to wait and see. I don't know what impact she's gonna have because I don't know what impact she's had. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I know her role. I understand it, but I don't know how in tune she is. Now, I do know that she had her own, that she did make her own label, MadeMe.
She does.
That she made that here.
Madame.
Spelled MadeMe, you stylized MadeMe, but it's Madame.
Has some big collaborations too.
Has some big collaborations.
Alpha Industries, other brands.
She's doing her thing.
She's definitely doing her thing.
And that's a women's streetwear label. And what I want to say about that, that is very hard to do because I have seen quite a few women's streetwear brands come and go. Mob, which is Most Official Bitches, Hell's Bell. A lot of this was Karma Loop days. I've seen a lot of female brands come and go.
Karma Loop days, boy.
Yeah, so for her to still be standing and have a
Yes.
successful brand, and from what my research told me, for her to get a lot of well-known female figures in her clothes and to get big name collaborations, maybe she's just going. She didn't say this, but maybe she's just going to focus on that.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm not mad at it, but only this is one of those things, to me, in my opinion, that only time will tell what happens with this.
Sure. I think we gotta see what happens. And I just want to obviously give her flowers for having her own brand, as well as working up the ranks within Supreme. So, Royal, I had the opportunity to speak to Samia. Okay, I just want to make sure I was saying her name properly. So Samia is one half of the Snobett, which is one of the outlets that no. I mean, shit. We really trying to but
this is just getting better and better.
I mean, come on, man.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
Yeah. But shout out to Samia, okay, from the
and Snobett. That's I like that.
So shout out to Snobett. If you are not following this Snobett, please go and follow them.
Please,
they talk about dope shit. Specifically from a woman's lens, whether it's high fashion, streetwear. They cover a lot of topics that aren't covered on some other outlets. So shout out to them. So I reached out to her because I myself was curious. I'm like, hey, like I actually didn't know too much about Erin herself. I knew that she had her own brand. And so in quote, she said, hey, listen, she started as the head of production and development, aka the bones within any brand. And, she knows the Supreme business inside and out. She's worked her way up through various roles. She was very integral with the LV collaboration.
Mm.
Pretty much any of those fire drops from 2004 to 2026, any of those collaborations, she had a strong, strong influence
So
in
I can
hand
thank
in.
her for the more jealous stuff.
Yes, for the MM6, you should thank her
MM6,
for
yeah,
that.
same thing, yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. All
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
Pretty much anything that Supreme has done that you all like, that was hard to get, that you copped on the resale because you said, damn, I have to have it. She was very, very instrumental in that. She mentioned that she's known Erin for a very long time, that she's an awesome human, and that people need to put respect on that woman's name, is what she said.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so look, we talk about representation within streetwear, within fashion. Women have put in a lot of hard work. A lot of times the credit is not given. So I just think that we need to make sure that we give her her flowers. More people should know about her, research her. As Royal mentioned, she does have her own brand. Um, and I think it's interesting, right? We don't know like what the ins and outs on why she stepped down. But Supreme has been passed around over the last several years. They've been through 3 different acquisitions. That's very tough, to have that kind of creative lens when you have to answer to these
So
huge fashion conglomerates. Go ahead. Yeah, tap
let
in.
me ask you,
Mhm.
I would assume that for the most part,
Yeah.
since James is still around, she would just be answering to James for the most part. That's what I would assume. What would you think?
You said sorry, hold on. I
I
something
said if
happened.
James is still around, he's still
Yeah.
around. James
He's still
Jebbia is
around.
still around. I
Right.
would think for the most part that she's still answering to James. You think it's safe to say that?
Probably. Probably. But
I know,
James,
but
they
we never know,
right.
right?
You never know, like, just
When billions is
billion
involved.
billions involved, change the command, but then, maybe there's shit that James has to answer to
Right.
as well,
Right. Right.
so and again, this is what we talk about when a brand is once independent.
Mhm.
Supreme was independent through 2017,
Mhm.
okay? So, a lot of people would say that through the beginning up to there, that's where perhaps they were at their best. I still feel like they still drop a lot of dope shit. There's a lot of really good pieces week to week that aren't hyper collab. Um, but it gets tricky and it gets tough. I would just say this. I would like to know more about who works within these companies. There's a lot of hard working women and men within these brands, and we just don't know who does the work. I think we finally got to the point where now we know the designers, right? The designers are like the athletes. Like we follow people when they move from this house to that house. Um, I would love to know who holds these roles within these, because it's not just that one person. Whoever owns the brand, yeah, they're critically important to it, but there's 10, 20, 30 other people that are making this shit go.
Right.
Um,
Right.
so yeah, but
It's
again, thank
definitely
you. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
not
My
said
fault.
it's definitely a team effort. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but shout out to Snobett for giving us some insight and making
Thank you.
sure
Thank
that
you.
we put respect on Erin's name. And as far as Samia, thank you. We would love to have you on the show. So I'm
I
gonna
was
just
about
put
to
that
say that. I
out
was
there.
about to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might have, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We're gonna need you
yeah,
up here now.
yeah. Please, please, please come on the show. Yeah, okay. Anything else that you want to talk about in regards to that?
Time will tell.
Okay, yeah. All right, and good luck to you, Aaron. Yeah, and thank you for everything you've done. Okay, so last and certainly not least, Royal, this is a subject that we talked about a couple months ago. We talked about G Unit and their G. Oh, go ahead. You said
I was
you
saying
from
that. I was
Queens.
just gonna say, nah, I was just gonna say, that's all.
You-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
all.
their Reebok G6 low top sneaker that originally released in 2023. It just
And what
released
and where? What year?
2000. Excuse me, 2003. My fault.
Like,
Yo,
I said
oh my!
2023.
He said he's good, but he's not that good. He said, "Nigga, what did you just say?" Okay, let me run
Go
that
ahead, my
back.
fault.
Originally, the shoe dropped in the year 2003. Very special year. But the shoe performed well when it originally dropped. Royal, this shoe just released a couple days ago. It sold out in 2 hours in all sizes. And I don't know why there's a whole bunch of balloons because, I mean, shout out to 50 and all that, but it's not like I'm
Well, it
like
doesn't
here to
come up for me. It
sell.
doesn't come up for me.
It's weird. I don't know why that should be
It
happening.
works for you, but not for me.
I don't know, man. I didn't ask for this. But any case, we talked about this shoe a couple months ago, re-releasing. And, we were both like, absolutely not. But apparently, the people have spoken, and it's a absolutely yes. Thoughts on this shoe selling out completely in 2 hours?
Bruh, I'm lost. Gatsby, I'm lost for words.
Mm, he
I
has
don't
nothing to say.
I don't know, like, are we looking at the same shoe? And then I'm reading the comments online, and someone was like, "Yo," 'cause I saw this video that this girl posted, and
Okay.
she was like, "Yo, what's the matter with y'all? There's no reason G Unit should be selling out in 2 hours." And then I seen the comments of her video, and they like, "Yo, you bugging, shorty.
But they were
Yeah,
hating
everyone
on her.
had these back in the day." I'm like, "Who?" I
Who?
was like, "You better not come on my block with those.
With
We're gonna
some,
flame. We're gonna cut your ass off the block, yo. You getting flamed up. You come on the block with some G Units? Nah, nah." And this is in Queens. You better not. You better not. But
he said, G not. He said, G not. Um,
yeah, like
oh
yo,
man.
bro. I gotta see the. All right, I want to see people wear these on social media. I want to. Yo,
You want to see
listen.
people in real life. I want to
Yeah,
see people
that's what I'm
wear them
talking
in
about.
real
Cause look,
life.
listen.
Pull up.
Listen, this is coming from yours truly, Royal Rel. You in on this too, Gatsby? Send us or tag us in your pictures of you wearing your
Oh,
G Unit G6s.
yeah, we want to
Show me
see
the
some
pictures
fits.
because
We
I
want to
need to
see them.
see. Yeah, facts. I want to see who bought these sneakers.
Hold
Show
on.
me.
Hold
Show
on.
me. Don't tell me. Show me.
Do you have faith in the people? Can there be
No,
good fits? Could it so there can't be any good fits in the G Unit Reeboks, the G6s. No way, no way, no
no,
how.
no. And then if the only fit that you could give me is you just got to go full G Unit with the beater and everything, and I'm still gonna tell you that's cosplay. You know what I'm
No,
saying? I'm gonna tell you that's
don't
cosplay.
don't do that. Don't
I'm gonna tell you
like
that's cosplay. Dead
just
ass.
just like we said last week. Don't be painting them gammas talking about, yeah, I got them all black homes. Don't
Yo,
do that. Don't do
yo,
that. Don't don't do that.
yo,
All
not
G
for
Unit.
yo, not
Don't
for
do it.
nothing. You might as well go get you the oversized fitted. Go get you a long, tall, whatever you want to call it, white tee, some oversized shorts, and just throw it. You know what I'm saying? Right or
Get
wrong,
you
like
some
that's what you might as well
wristbands.
do.
Get you some wristbands. Get you the headband. Put it over the do rag. Put it over the do rag. Get
Might as
yourself a
well.
chain that look like a dinner plate. Do
Yeah,
that.
might as well.
Do
Might as
all
well
that.
go all the way with it, cause I don't know.
So it's crazy because there's heat that's actually still sitting, and then maybe they released it in limited numbers. I wouldn't know because I was not on my
Yeah, I don't know.
phone
Yeah, I
trying
don't
to
know.
get the shoe.
I don't
Like,
know.
that's not really how I play the sneaker game anymore.
I didn't even know the date they was coming out. I knew they was coming out, but I didn't know the date they was coming out.
Man, you sound like an unk when you had that glass. I ain't no dick when that was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't know the date they coming out.
ain't no dick coming out, boy.
Listen.
Oh my God. Yo,
Listen, I don't know, man.
I would say this. You got to expect the unexpected these days. With
That's a fact. That's a
you
fact.
really can't predict shit. There was a time
Nah, you
where
can't.
I feel like you knew, we know, you feel like you got your finger on the pulse, and then something crazy happens. Something that you wouldn't believe. You say, no, this is not gonna happen. It happens.
This is a wacky situation. I never
This
saw this. I didn't see this one coming.
because like,
Oh,
I didn't even see people online asking for it, like clamoring for it, like, yo, we need these. Like when they did
me
the
what?
wait,
Come on, G
the-
units,
that's what I'm saying. Like
the G6s.
the G6s, I didn't, I like the last several years, I have not seen like, yo, this is what we need. Now, did I see people saying that they needed the ice creams? Yes, I did see that.
Can
You know what
understand
I
that.
mean? Right? But I think that, well, no, I don't think I know. I know that shoe has had way more cultural relevance, but I don't know. Maybe it's the people who,
You
I
know
mean,
what?
because we were around. We were around when
You
Get
know
With
what
Your
I think
Child
bought
Trying.
these? You know
Why
what I
did you
think
buy it?
bought these? You
Ooh,
know the
oh,
yo, what's
don't get in
that
trouble.
thrift? What's the huh?
I said, don't get in trouble, man. Don't offend the people.
He read my whole thing like,
Yeah, I'm
hold
like, yo,
on. Yo, it's
what?
it's a thrift store. I can't think of shorty name. It's the girl be standing in front of the thrift store and she be interviewing people.
Oh yeah. Can't remember the name. Can't remember the
Yeah,
name.
she look like the people she be interviewing, that's the people who's gonna buy those.
Oof.
That's the people who gonna buy these. I can't say buy those who probably bought them because they're sold out. That's the people who probably bought them. All the people be standing in front of that thrift store. You
So
looking?
yeah, I'm looking now. I'm trying to find it, man. But your boy can't find it right now. Um. So does that mean that people want these? They want some S. Dot Carters then?
They might.
Is
I don't
that
know because there's a lot of Jay-Z slander going on, which I don't understand because that's the one thing I don't like about social media. Stop trying to change history. People try to change the past.
what are they
I don't
saying
know.
now?
I don't know who told y'all Jay-Z wasn't the illest MC at one time. I don't know who told y'all that. I go back and listen to Jay-Z and shit whack. Stop it. Stop it.
Who's
Stop.
saying that?
Bro, it's online. It's
And what
online.
and what and what age group are these people speaking this
Go on
nonsense
threads.
bullshit?
Go on threads and type in Jay-Z and you will see all the slander. Type in Twitter, you'll see all the slander. That's why I said people be trying to change the history and they be like, oh, Jay-Z was never better than this. I'm just like, yo, what's wrong with y'all?
Listen, there's also people on the internet saying that there's certain styles that men shouldn't wear and they can't dress themselves. They ain't headed toe
now
juicy
you
couture.
talking about me, don't you get in trouble.
Nah, fuck it. I'll say it. How you gonna
Man,
tell somebody about a particular style that a man can't wear when your ass can't dress? How about that?
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, look,
I can't find it.
yeah, I don't know. People, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. But look, y'all wanted them. I'm happy you all got them.
Right.
Cool.
They sold out.
They sold out.
G-Units is moving, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me do something while we're here.
Would you gotta take a call or something?
No, I'm gonna take a call.
Okay.
I'm about to go on Go. And I'm about to go on StockX and see how much the G6 is gonna be.
Yeah.
Let's see this fuckery right now. Let me see.
Let's see this foolishness.
Let's see. How much were they? So they released the 20th for 130. They only going for 149.
And what size?
All right. So we'll start from a 9. A 9, they're a $170, 9.5, $180, 10, 190, 10.5, 197, 200. 11, 200. 11.5, 200. 12, 210. 13, 215.
Mm.
14, 290. But
Hmm.
everything else under a 9, they basically 160, 150, 160. So it's
Interesting.
like they got bought up to do nothing.
You know, it's funny you said they got
So
bought.
so so
So
we're making so listen, hold on, let me say this real quick, my fault.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They sold them for the retail was 130, right?
Right.
They
It's a
bought them
collaboration.
online, so I'm pretty sure you got to pay for shipping. So we'll just say, and depending on what state it is, you have to pay taxes. And you're selling it on StockX for 170. At the StockX fees, they probably gonna give you like a $140 out of that, $130. And then if they're 150 and you pay 130, you're gonna take a loss. Why did you buy them? Like
No,
this
I
is
mean,
stupid. This is stupid.
yeah, you know, I don't know,
And
man.
math not mathing, people.
Well, if you bought them to flip, then it's definitely not mathing.
I don't
Definitely
know how
not.
many. The bigger question is how many pairs did they really have? I mean, either way they sold
Course.
out, but that would be the bigger question because
Let me ask you
I don't
this.
know. Yeah.
And we always used to talk about this with music industry shit. First week, first week sales, artist gets to number one. Label is buying, right? Label is buying albums to make sure that that occurs. Do you think, do you think that there could be a possibility where some of these sneaker brands might be buying their own stock to create that type of buzz?
Hold on. Let me think. No,
No. Okay.
they'll be taking a loss.
They probably could afford to.
It's not
Because
worth it.
they really don't make that much money off of these, you know, collaborations anyway. That's not where their money comes from. That's not where their millions of revenue comes from.
Yeah, but they would be taking a loss though because you're buying it. It costs you cheap to make it, but you're
Mhm.
spending more to buy it than it costs you to make it. Is stupid. That they be taking a loss. That wouldn't make sense.
Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Shit
Yeah,
is weird out here these days.
I don't
Just
think
came to
so.
my head. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I ain't
Um,
mad at you, but I don't think so.
yeah, you know, nigga might be reaching every now and then. Um, all right, well, I'm just looking at shit right now. Oh, it's crazy. Sorry about that, people. My fault. My fault. I'm just looking at some awake sixes and I'm seeing a picture with somebody with the red, excuse me, the two-tone blue with red laces on them, and then on the left foot, they got the pinks. Well, how do you feel about this awake party on a Monday that was supposed to be on a Saturday? People are big mad. Like, I
It
mean,
does.
I
It
mean, I
doesn't.
mean,
I mean,
big
it
mad.
doesn't. Mondays don't make sense to me, but I guess it's take it or leave it, right?
The 9 to 5ers are hot.
As they should be. Even if you're not a 9 to 5, it's like, yo, this is what you want me to do on a Monday. But I guess whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
they saying that shoe is gonna be very limited,
So
35,000.
30 so 25,000 for the blue and 10,000 for the pink. But
Right.
the pink only comes out in the city. So I'm just like, that's enough to go around for everybody who live out here.
You would think.
Basic, basically.
You would
But you know,
think.
they gonna act like it's 5 pairs.
Yeah,
You getting
I
them?
could Nah. Nah.
But you was waiting for me to say yay or nay? You already know I'm not getting
I know you're not getting them. I mean, we
them.
we we talked about this months ago.
Yeah, I ain't getting them.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I'm happy for the brand and,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
things
have
are
other
things are
stuff.
yeah.
I got other stuff by Wake that some people
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like.
yeah.
So yo,
Right.
listen, people, I buy
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
like. Simple.
yeah.
I buy what I
It's
like. So
it's no problem. Shout out to Angelo and Hugo and everybody over at Awake, you know? They
right.
having the dope parties, but yeah, people are pretty tight about this party, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
maybe they'll get the shoe because I know a lot of people want this shoe. So I hope the people who want them are able to get them. Good luck,
Copy.
you
Copy.
know? Yeah.
Copy.
All right. Anything else that you want to discuss, my guy?
Yes.
Oh, yep. Okay.
All right. So last week we did things on a serious note. This is also a serious note too. We talk about sneakers, we talk about fashion, and that's our bread and butter, and that's what that's what this thing is mostly
Hmm?
about fashion, sneakers, and culture. They all collide, but sometimes it's serious things. This Penn State thing has been bothering me. So some of these guys who I don't know if you guys are familiar with the whole Penn State with the drug ring that they've been running. So 14 people have been arrested. They have 2 people who are the head honchos and then 12 other people. So frat a frat decided to start a drug organization
Hmm.
and they're copping. I read the thing. They're copping kilos. They're making the people to pledge the pledges. What do we call them? The pledges. I'm not sure.
Mhm. Yeah, 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 right,
I
right.
graduated from university. I was never a frat person. You
Mhm.
can ask me on the sideline why not, because it reminds me too much of something else that I partook in. But yeah, so they had them bagging up, they had them distributing, stuff like that. My problem with it is that it's an Ivy League school, and the way they're treating this, the way that they're wording this, and everything doesn't coincide with how they treat minorities.
Mm.
I do understand, and I keep it fair. I'm gonna keep it 100%. There's
Mhm.
no violence involved, which does make a difference on some levels.
Okay.
Now, distributing cocaine and packaging cocaine in what city and state is that a misdemeanor? But some of them are being charged with misdemeanor. Now, if you take your Gatsby, I'm sorry, I gotta speak the truth, bro.
No, I'm
Sometimes we gotta
listen,
tackle social idiot. So I said social idiot, social issues,
that was
and
actually a
they
good
are they
one.
are yeah.
That was actually a good one, though.
Yeah, we have to tackle social issues, sometimes just to let people know it's deeper than fashion all the time.
True. Absolutely, absolutely.
So if you take, I'm just gonna give you an example. If you take 4 black kids, take violence out of it. You can say black and Spanish or black kids. They can be mixed, or it could be black kids, it could be 4 Spanish kids. If they all sell drugs, they have a plan, they execute it, especially if they copping kilos, and if they're 100 grams at a time, the law will tell them that they are organized
Prime.
crime group.
Yep.
Not once has this been mentioned as organized crime. Not once has the word RICO been thrown around. If you
Mm.
have 2 guys that are kingpins, they're selling kilos, they're copping kilos, they're copping 100 grams at a time, they're having this done, and they have assigned roles to people. Explain to me how this is not organized crime. Selling drugs is crime. It's organized crime. If you take if you take 10 minorities and they're doing credit card fraud and they have assigned roles, one person gets the numbers, one person does this, one there, they will tell you that that is organized crime. Whether violence and with credit card, most of the time, violence is not involved. With fraud, most of the time. I'm trying to understand how this is not organized crime. That's the problem that I'm dealing with. So I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. That's just food for thought for you people. If you have not checked out the Penn State drug ring bust, I advise that you do. Please do your Google. Please research it. And then think about what I just said. But yeah, that's really it, bro. That I felt some type of way about that. And I think a lot of
as
us
you
should.
should, as you should, and well said. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
That's the world we live in, man.
I think you just laid it all out there. I would just say, only in America.
Oh, yeah, only in America. And I'll say this. I never forget who I am, but some of you do. But in case you forgot, as he said, only in America. America always has a way of reminding you who you are. Never forget that. And if I had to explain that to you, then you're already lost.
Yeah.
With that said, if you like something, you're dick riding. If you don't, you're hating. With that said, do you.
That's
Oh,
right. Yeah.
and don't you ever forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Smart man right there. You listen
Bring us
to that.
home, Gatsby.
Hey, listen. Smart guy over here. Appreciate those thoughts, those serious thoughts. But nah, we appreciate you tuning in. And like I said, this has been another edition of Say of the Week, brought to you by your guys. My name is Gatsby.
I'm Royal Rel.
With that being said, we out. Be safe. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Claim your